It's time for a Humans in Tune conversation with Darren on 93.9 Mike FM.
Oh, look, Aaron is here. That's awesome.
Hey!
They can't see you yet, but we'll fix it. Hey, kids.
Okay.
It's time for another Facebook Live, and I'm excited today. We've got guests with us. We are pimping out a show Saturday night. Funky Butt Brass Band is coming to Scout Hall. The show, you can grab your tickets right now at thescouthall.com. And I'll tell you right off the bat, if you comment in the comments on either my Facebook Live or on the Mike FM Facebook Live, just comment the word funky. You don't even have to ask any question. You can just say funky. And that will enter you to win a pair of tickets, and I'll announce a winner tomorrow morning. But now, I will bring you onto screen members of Funky Butt Brass Band, and then I will get our heads where they fit in the screen, which is even better. But guys, welcome. I am welcoming to the screen. We've got on your left, my right, Mr. Aaron Chandler, trombonist extraordinaire and vocalist for Funky Butt Brass Band. Clap, clap, applaud, applaud. What a guy. And then my Buffalo Head's in the middle. And then over here on my left, your right, we have Emily Wallace, very special guest performer with Funky Butt, and birthday boy himself, Adam Huckey, who is turning 27 today. Happy birthday, Adam, you little guy, you.
Oh, my skin looks horrible for 27.
Yeah, it's not the years, it's the miles. But yeah, happy birthday, Adam. And welcome to the show, guys. I am, again, proud to have you along for the ride. I'm just small talking while I fix our names and titles here real quick. The show Saturday night is a return for Funky Butt. The last time you guys were in town playing at Scout Hall, it was for my 50th birthday because I'm so much older than Adam.
That means you're 27 now.
That's right. Yeah, ding, ding. Aaron's earning points. But yeah, it was my 50th birthday. We had an absolute blast, and you guys just bring such a fun show every time you come to town. And this time, you're bringing along the lovely Emily Wallace. I'm really excited about that. I know, Emily, you have been down to Cape since my birthday days. You've played Tunes at Twilight a little bit. You've done the Rock Garden series there in Jackson that they do. So be good to have you back in the area as well.
I'm stoked. I love it.
Yeah. Fun stuff. So Saturday night, thescouthall.com. Grab your tickets now. And again, comment funky anywhere in the comments, and you'll be entered to win a pair of tickets. Let's see. You guys have had a pretty speedy year. Of course, the month of February is always very busy for Funky Butt, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, that's about our only busy month this year so far. So we're ready to kick it right now.
Yeah, ready to dig in. And, of course, you guys, St. Louis based, but you play, kind of here and there around Missouri, Illinois, Midwest. And how much time do you guys get on the road with these shows? Try to keep them pretty local?
Go ahead, Aaron.
Wait, no, it's a standoff, dude.
That guy's going to answer. Yeah.
Oh, we haven't been out on the road too much lately, but that's what we're trying to change right now. And we're trying to get out and about and bring our shows to everybody who wants to come see them outside of the 270 loop in the Metro St. Louis area. So that's kind of been the plan for the past 6 months or so. And this is show number 1.
Yeah, just kind of spreading the love, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So for people who are the uninitiated, who have not been to a Funky Butt Brass Band show or maybe aren't familiar with the style of music that Funky Butt Brass Band as a brass band brings to the table, how would you guys, what's your elevator pitch when you're selling somebody on coming to a Funky Butt show?
If you come to a Funky Butt show, I guarantee you will hear a song you know, and it won't sound necessarily like you normally hear it, but you'll still enjoy it in the same way you probably did before. And then you're going to hear a bunch of songs that you probably don't know. You'll hear some original music. We really just steal from everywhere we love. So, classic rock, hip hop. We go new and old. We can play Saints Go Marching In too. So we got something for sure.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, when they think of brass band, they think, first thought is second line music, right?
Sure.
Saints Go Marching In and all of those New Orleans style, Mardi Gras style kind of jams. You guys, but definitely do bring a mix of tunes. And of course, what's unique about it is when you look at the stage, really, you've got keys and a guitar as your electric instruments. Everything else, you guys are rocking more or less acoustic.
Yeah, I think so. I think the beginning of Funky Butt Brass Band was actually a second line band. And over the years, we kind of took that into something different, and it's just developed and developed and developed. So when you come to a Funky Butt show, you're still going to get that flavor of New Orleans. It's baked in right in the bottom there, from the very top to the bottom. But we tried to add just things that turn us on. And if something's turning us on, we're going to have fun on stage. And when we get sick of a song, we ditch it for a long time, too.
Yeah. I know March, you guys, bracket challenges abound, right, during March Madness season and all of that. And you guys kind of did, to allude to that, help us pick our next cover tune or help us pick the next song we want to pay tribute to as a bracket challenge. Which song was the winner? Do you remember?
Grooves in the Heart.
And that itself, Bootsy Collin on bass. You guys have got Bootsy Henry on sousaphone, wailing away.
Bootsy Collins.
Bootsy, yeah. But Bootsy Collins, with Delight, Grooves in the Heart. So you guys going to be maybe sticking that one in the set list on Saturday?
Yeah. What's great about having Emily with us is we still are going to play songs, but now it opens up to like these 30 other songs that we do with Emily. And Grooves in the Heart is definitely on the list. We did a pretty amazing version of Radar Love at the last show.
Okay. Little golden earring dangling for the audience. I like that.
Talk to the boys and see if we can still pull that one off.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Fly down in Cape Girardeau?
What's that?
Radar Love? You think Radar Love would go over in Cape?
Oh, I think so.
All right.
I think you could play Tiptoe Through the Tulips in Cape and it'll go over because the folks that are coming are excited to see you. So, you want to throw in some Tiny Tim? Let's go, Funky Butt. Please don't do that.
Tell him, Adam. Tell him the story.
In like 2008, maybe.
Okay.
There was a Baba Booey song parody contest on Howard Stern. And I did a parody of Tiptoe Through the Tulips for Baba Booey. Baba Booey. And it was played on the air a couple times, and Howard laughed and he goes, pretty good. That's Adam Huck. And then Baba Booey started bitching about something else and he ruined it.
Of course. Oh, but you can say, I feel second fiddle now, maybe eighth fiddle if you've been on Stern.
Well, it was pre-recorded.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, that's fair. To speak to that, to the musical diversity and kind of the creative side of what you guys do, there's a lot of creative brains in this band, music writers and guys that stretch into all kinds of different styles from, jazz to obscure, yacht rock, who knows, right? So when you guys are creating that original sound, kind of how does that machine evolve? Does it start with Cody bumping a bass line? Does it kind of start with a guitar? Like, how's that work for you in the songwriting process?
Yeah, generally starts with the groove. It's going to come from even if we're doing a new version of a cover, it's going to probably going to come from Cody or Jim or Ron, our wonderful, wonderful rhythm section.
Mm-hmm.
And Jim brings so much rock and roll to the band, which is, in addition to what we're saying about the New Orleans stuff, it's like, no, we're a lot more in that Bonorama vein where there's a lot of rock there. And go on, Aaron. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, the idea is, especially, I think you can see when we do cover songs, the idea is when we come into a room, what would this sound like if we wrote the melody and we wrote the chords and not necessarily anything else? We just bring those elements into it and it turns into what Funky Butt is. I think we can say the same for our original material too. Somebody who comes in with a melody and some chords and then it just turns into a funky butt flavor.
Mm-hmm. Kind of strips it down to its instrumental elements and building it based on that, or so forth.
Yeah. When those six guys are in a room together, that's just that sound is just there.
Yeah.
And we're not really, I don't think we're trying to achieve something specifically. It's just there.
Right. I gotcha.
And then we get to add Emily on top of it too.
Yeah. And I want to kind of shift over to Emily. I feel like I've had you sequestered there, not really grabbing you here, but you've been performing alongside these guys for a hot minute.
Right.
Really, what, at least the last 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years.
That's pretty
Brass
long.
Sabbath 2015.
Yeah.
I think-
Yeah.
So I'm sure, you've the congruity you guys have built with her as a feature performer. I mean, it really does round out everything. And like you said, gives you opportunity to do a lot of new stuff that you can't dive into. Emily, as to what you're doing these days, what's the latest on the horizon for you as a performer?
I've really just kind of been collaborating the last few years. Doing stuff with Funky Butt, doing stuff with Plyadors. I've been doing background vocals for the Incurables, Jimmy Griffin's original band, and doing duo shows with violinist Mark Hochberg and then guitarist from Funky Butt, Jim Peters. So I've been just kind of like learning and listening and kind of trying to find, I don't know, my individual groove.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been really nice. When I zoom out, though, I'm definitely working on a solo album that's just kind of taking forever.
Yeah. Well, and it's, you got to balance all of those projects, right, with working on your own stuff and finding the time to stay creative, right? And I'm sure that's a challenge the more shows you guys play, keeping it still fun. What do you do when you don't do music to kind of balance that out?
I always hop on trails. I'll roll some joints and play some music and find some nature. And then I also do a lot of art. So I do a lot of like visual art. I'll paint or, I don't know, rearrange rocks on the side of a field into the shape of something. I don't know. Just, artist, goofy shit.
Right. More artistic stuff with my hands.
Be crazy, yell at my boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. How about you, Adam? How do you balance the band equation?
I don't know.
With food and bourbon, I guess, right?
Yeah, bourbon's not my main answer
Right.
anymore. Which is nice. That's a good answer. I tell you what, I'm taking a page out of your book and just like getting active. That really helps a lot of clearing happen in the brain.
Totally agree.
Yeah. But I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah. Aaron, how about you?
Mostly I spend my time watching TikTok. My favorite thing is to find the most psychotic, crazy accounts, and I just go top to bottom, and it makes me laugh. And I love sending these guys those links and just seeing how messed up some humanity can be.
So Aaron's the doom scroller of the band that drives you guys nuts with link sharing all the time.
100%.
So
There was a guy.
He also works on
last
horns
night.
as a side gig too, guys. By the way, he might be one of like the premier horn repair and fix it up guys in the nation, especially under the age of 75 or so. So,
To quote some of the best trombonists in the world, there is something special about an Aaron Chandler slide.
yes, that is the truth. But yeah, it just in all sincerity though, he is reworked miracles, including my own horn. So
Still working on it.
Oh yeah, no, it's a beautiful work in progress. Beautiful work in progress. But yeah, so If you're just tuning in, you can comment funky, as it says in the lower third scrolly. I got lots of crap on my screen. But comment funky, you'll be entered to win a pair of tickets. If you're watching this after the fact and not live, or if you're listening on the podcast later, go to the Facebook page and comment it. We'll draw a winner tomorrow morning. We'll email you the tickets. You don't even have to show up. You don't have to put pants on to win these tickets, which is a big plus. And this is why we like the digital era.
None of us have pants on right now.
Exactly. I mean,
I'm got pants on.
we angle that camera up a little bit now. Adam is wearing pants. Thank God. And before we do anything else, we're going to attempt to sing happy birthday to you, Adam, on Zoom.
Yeah.
Because with, digital delay, this will be just chaotic. So 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adam. Happy birthday to you. Ka-chow.
That was pretty in time, I thought.
Was
Pretty-
it? God.
Ooh,
Good.
I think is pretty.
I always wanted to try that. That's why you can't have band practices on the internet. But yeah, happy birthday to Adam, and I'll buy you a birthday beverage Saturday night at the show.
Let's
Tickets
do
are
it.
on sale right now at thescouthall.com. Check out the details. Party starts at 8 o'clock. I think doors are at 7 or 7:30, maybe 7:30. But come on down. It's going to be fun. Dress code is whatever you won't come in. Just bring your funky butt to the Funky Butt Brass Band this Saturday night.
Where your cat? We're
you
playing
guys-
cat.
We didn't talk about Christmas shows and stuff and all that, but I know you guys have got albums out. You got merchandise for sale. You're constantly staying creative and pumping out new stuff. So best way for folks to find you guys, to follow on Instagram and Facebook and doom scroll on TikTok and see all that goodness. What's the best
Yes.
way?
And YouTube, Spotify. I mean, the social media you like, wherever you like to stream music, please find us there. We're on all the major platforms.
Yeah. And stream them, just set them on autoplay on Spotify, because I
Yep.
mean, that's a good, by the end of the year, good $50 probably in their pocket.
Nice.
If you just let it play forever for the year. But come out and see them. Come out and support them Saturday night. Bring some extra money along and pick up an album or a sticker or a cool T-shirt. Look at this. Look at this T-shirt. I wore band logo today. And you don't just stop with the shirt. You got to coordinate. I got the Cardinals hat, to keep the vibe going here. So, go Cardinals. You guys are big St. Louis bands. You've played at Cards games, right? And you've played plenty of blues games as well.
Yep.
You gotta
And we are also now the official band for the St. Louis Battlehawks. Caw-caw.
Caw is the law. Hey, today's the last day to enter too, by the way, 939mikefm.com. We're giving away tickets for the rest of the season. You can have every game. You can go see Funky Butt Brass Band at the Battlehawks game, and then caw your tail off and get a big win. So, yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. That's adding to the collection there. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you jumping in with me for the Facebook Live today for our Humans in Tune chat. I'm looking forward to Saturday night, and I know those who have already bought tickets are. Get your tickets at thescouthall.com. Come see these beautiful people play music Saturday night. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah.
Yay. It's good to see you guys. All right.
Love
That's
you.
going to do it for our Humans in Tune segment today. Thanks for jumping in. Catch them live here on Facebook, or you can catch them on the podcast after the fact. Just search Humans in Tune on Spotify or wherever you listen, or dial it up at 939mikefm.com. Till next time, for Emily, Adam, and Aaron, I'm Darren. Peace.
Thanks for catching this Humans in Tune conversation with 93.9 Mike FM. Find previous interviews on our Facebook page, or you can listen via our podcast at 939mikefm.com.